If you can be an animal, what would you be?
A jaguar. What about you?
A hyena.
I don't got friends, I got family. At the end of the day, that's all I need. And you know, that's what you'll always be. No matter how long it's been, no, I don't got friends. Always be, no matter how long it's been, no, I don't got friends. I got family.
Hey y'all, what's up? It's me, your girl Marsha, and welcome back to my Mommy Real Talk Monday. So you guys, today we're doing like a mukbang, and we're gonna be doing a little talking. The topic of today is, how do you know enough is enough? How much will you tolerate when you're in a relationship? So yeah, we're gonna eat a little bit and give you guys some talk, and of course good vibes. But I gotta get this shit. Y'all, I forgot my, hold on, y'all. Go ahead and say the grace while I do this. While I do this together.
Thank you, Jesus, for this food. Let it nourish our bodies. Let all impurities out. Let it be satisfying to the body as well as to the soul. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank
so
you.
let's go ahead and start eating, girl. So I know because I need to eat my homework.
I'm hungry. I'm ready to get with this. With this sauce. This garlic butter. This garlic
Tell
butter.
me what we got.
We have surf and turf today. So we have lobster tail, we have king crab legs, we got shrimp, and we got roasted potatoes with the garlic, butter, and herb sauce. It's so good. I've been waiting. And I'm about to dig in because I'm hungry. Oh.
Okay.
Man, it's so good.
You good?
That garlic meal is good.
How do you get that out of that?
Put some lemon on that bad boy. It is good. Garlic butter. Oh yeah, the orange. Huh?
Okay. Yeah, I forgot to. All right, y'all. So before we start this topic, I'm gonna give you a toast. Never above you, never beneath you. Right here with you. Cheers, sis.
Cheers.
Okay. So, topic for today. How do you know when enough is enough? How much will you deal with before calling it quits in a relationship? Because a lot of times when it comes to a relationship, people tend to stay because they don't think that they can do better. They think that, you know, the guy may have not even physically abused them, but like verbally. And a lot of times when guys verbally abuse women, meaning making them feel less than or making them lose their self-esteem, you know, that is because, to me personally, that guy has issues within himself.
Yep.
That's what I feel.
Hurt people definitely hurt people.
So, what are your thoughts and opinions on that?
I mean, most times when a guy or a man, I ain't even gonna say a guy, isn't happy with himself, he's trying to pull everyone else down around him. So if that woman is strong and anything like that, it's like, let me get her to my level. So I could feel stronger and better about myself.
Right.
So they say things verbally, and then that becomes, you know, mentally it starts to mess with the woman's mind.
And then the woman finds herself insecure.
Or
feeling
herself.
Right. So when she goes into another relationship after an abusive relationship, she's gonna find herself being very dependent and very vulnerable. You know.
Yeah, doubting herself, doubting her self-worth.
Mm-hmm. Like how far would you go when it comes to a relationship? Like what would be your idea of this you done?
It take a lot for me to be done, but once I am done, if you put your hands on me, first of all, that's just done right there.
Yeah, I'm not tolerating that.
Hands, never. You know, I was in a relationship where the person would say things to me that was very mean and things, and they would do it on purpose to try to push me away.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, men don't understand. They don't want to be hurt, but yet they put you in a situation to where they're hurting you.
Right.
And it's like, as much as, you know, they don't want to be vulnerable, I don't want to be hurt either, but yet and still they continue to push aside the good woman that's there, you know, that's supporting them, being there, you know, being their mate, and just trying to see better for them too, but they don't see that. And they would seriously say hurtful things to push me away on purpose.
And how did that make you feel when he, like, what kind of hurtful things? Like, what did he, you know?
It was just like, you know, we was together for years, and it was just like, I don't love you no more, and all this and that. And it's like, how do you wake up one day and just like not love somebody?
Right.
Like, it had to be in like a process to say, I don't love you. I don't want to be in this relationship with you anymore.
Right.
Because, you know, other things, it's just like, why? Why are you saying this stuff? But then, you know, later when we talked years later, it was like, I was saying that to push you away because
he was done.
he was done. And it's like, okay, I understand you're done,
But you
don't
stayed.
have to. You don't have to like say certain stuff just to be like, I'm done. You don't have to be cruel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You say you done, you done.
I mean, for me, you know, I've been in a rough relationship, I should say. I'm gonna say this: when I finally understood my worth, is when I was no longer dealing.
This was sharp.
It's sharp. It hurt.
Yeah.
I was no longer gonna put up with the name calling or making me feel that, you know, like I'm not gonna just. When I understood my worth, it was easy for me to walk away.
Yeah.
It was easy for me to let it go.
Yeah.
And what really drew the line in that relationship is when we got to fighting, you know. And you better believe he was hurt like I was hurt. I ain't gonna back down, you know. But it was like, when you understand your worth and know who you are, you're not gonna just settle to say you have a man.
Yeah.
Because a man will make you feel like you up here and then it'll bring you down the right hand. So that's why you gotta know your value.
In the next minute.
You have to value yourself.
But I think what you said is important. A man, you have to be a real man to know. You know, if you go into games and childishness, you're not acting as a man. But if you can go to that person and be like, this is not gonna work, and you know, express yourself in the most respectful way. Okay.
Yeah, abuse, y'all, is not a good thing. And like I said, abuse come in all kind of shape, forms, and fashion.
Yeah. Like, physical scars can heal, but that mental abuse is a horrible thing to deal with. Because then when you by yourself, you think about what was said and you replay it over and over in your head. Even though sometimes you be like, oh, I know my self-worth. But then sometimes you can also be just sitting there and be like, but why would he say this? Maybe
something wrong with
maybe
me.
something is wrong. Maybe,
Like, a man.
Piece came out.
A man will make you feel like nobody likes you, nobody wants you. Like, I've had my baby father, one of my baby fathers that I was with, told me, like, nobody likes you. You're not a likable person. And you know,
he just didn't like you no more.
And then they told me that nobody likes you. You're not a likable person. And you know, again, before I was young, you know what I'm saying, didn't know, you know, in love. Thought I was in love. Lust, that's what it was. But when I gained that strength to know who my worth and to love me, man, nigga, you ain't no likable person. Nobody don't like your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. But I said that to say this: a man will really say things to you to bring you down, to hurt you. He'll do things. He'll make it seem like it can be something. It can be anything. He'll make it seem like it's your fault.
Yep.
Like it's you. He can be having a bad day. He's gonna blame it on you. That's another sign that you know the relationship is like really over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or something else going on.
Or you're cheating, right?
I just tell mine, don't come in here mad at me, hollering at me. Go and be mad at whoever it is that did it, because I didn't do it. I've been here doing what I'm supposed to. No, don't come in here with that.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys. I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, how far? What are you willing to deal with in a relationship? Will you allow, like, if a man call you out your name the first time, are you done? What about you? No, you not. You said you stayed. I stayed. I think a lot of us have stayed. You know?
Yeah. But he ain't never called me out my name, though. He ain't never called me out my name.
What's some of the things you used to say?
Just, real hurtful stuff.
Tell me. I want to know some of the people made them hear. You know, and how did you tell them? How did you deal with it?
Oh, I got depressed. I'm gonna say I got depressed. I was depressed. I ain't even gonna front and act like, because you know when you're younger you don't know. So like now the age that I am now, I have more wisdom and understanding about certain things. Like you can say what you want about me, okay,
right?
Whatever. It don't faze me like that no more. But at that point it was like I was depressed, trying to make sure that I was okay because I was pregnant with my baby girl.
So that's why I was probably, well, I ain't gonna say that's probably why, because a lot of times when men do things to you to bring you down, especially when you call yourself loving them, oh my God, don't it hurt?
It hurts.
It hurts to the core.
It hurts really bad.
Like,
it really does hurt. So I think being pregnant with my daughter is what really was my saving grace, because I couldn't think about myself only. I couldn't stay in that state because her health was also at risk if I didn't. Exactly. So that helped pull me out.
Like I said, for me, I had to get to know. I had to do a self-reflection. I had to get to know me, Marsha, all over again. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta find you again.
Yes. Like I had to search deep.
Yeah.
A deep soul searching to be able to find love for myself again. Because I was really.
You depend on that person for so long,
right?
That you forget how to love yourself.
That is so true.
For the validation from them.
And I think me and Blake Dad was together for like 6 years total. You know, off and on. So. You know, you have to. I had to do a lot of soul searching to find myself. I had to do some deep soul searching, and the way that I did that, I first had to spend some time with me. I had to spend time with me, with myself,
and
You know, I had to write down things that I felt I didn't like about myself because of what he said to me or have said to me. I wrote down things that I did like about myself. And what I did was I learned the things that he said that I felt that was wrong, even though it wasn't wrong. It was just in my mind because that's just what he told me, you know? So I believed it. So I took my list, and every day I looked in the mirror and I reversed the things that was on that list that was negative and turned it into a positive.
Or you did you is smart. You is important. You did that help move.
Yeah.
That self-help.
So y'all. I mean, with that being said, so don't allow. Just don't go into a relationship. You can go into that relationship, but know who you are.
Yeah.
Understand your value. Understand your worth.
make sure they know who they are.
Right.
They have to be, self-sufficient in themselves before no one can make you happy. You have to be happy with yourself.
Yes.
You have to first learn to love yourself.
Yourself.
You can't go to someone else and expect them to love you the right way if you don't even know how to love yourself. And that goes with a man as well.
Right. And you can't, another thing is, when you have kids, when you have kids and kids are involved, you cannot put all your time and energy into that man, and then you don't have the time and energy to put into your kids.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
You cannot do that, man. And then another thing too, I had to learn this too. A man only do what you allow him to do to
There
you.
you go.
I had to learn that.
Yeah.
When you allow that man to punch holes in your wall, yell at you, discipline your kids, and ain't gonna be doing that, 'cause they ain't here. A man only gonna do what you allow him to do. And when that man see that you're weak and vulnerable and desperate, oh baby, he gonna butter you up when he wants something from you and butter you up. But when he see you weak for him, he gonna run your ass through the mud. He gonna football your ass across the line. I'm telling you. It's really important to know your worth.
Yeah.
Know your value. Like, you don't need nobody to value you.
Love you. Love you first.
Like, my laugh at me because I always I like going to the youngest thing. I do self-love. I have a day coming up. I do self-love. I get my toes done, my nails done when I want them done, when I ain't got to do hair. I take myself to the youngest thing. I go to the body waxing place and get my sugaring done, I spend time with me because there's no more time that's valuable than my own. And my own, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love me.
Right.
I love me.
Because if don't nobody else build you up, you have to learn to do it for yourself.
Right.
You can't have expectations on people because somebody is probably trying to learn to love themselves.
Right.
But they can't love you.
Right. And maybe they don't know how to love themselves. You know?
Loving yourself so much and if you don't love yourself, nobody will.
Right. But tell them again, if you don't love yourself, nobody else gonna love you. I just know, I know who I am. I know where I want to go. I know what I want to do. I know what I will deal with. I know what I won't deal with. And you gotta go into your relationship setting that foundation, setting those boundaries, so that man know, hell, I can't even do that to her. I can't get over on her.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
from the jump.
I can't. I can't treat Shawty like this. Like, and my thing is too, what I had to learn is that any man that disrespect you, call you out your name, abuse you mentally, physically, emotionally, however, that's not the man for you.
No.
That's not.
That's not love.
It's not love at all. Like, it really is not.
Yeah, that's not love. Because they wouldn't want nobody to do that to them. Talk crazy to them.
Right. It's not love at all.
Not at all.
You want to be happy in your relationships and, peace at peace.
Yes. If a relationship doesn't bring you growth, it ain't worth it.
Well, most definitely that, like, that goes back to what I was saying, like, when a guy, earlier last night, I was saying, like, if they're not on your mind, if he's not on my mind level,
Yeah.
if your mind, if we the same age,
Yeah.
and your mind level is here, and I'm here, that goes back to my hot dog and steaks, scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you want somebody that has, if you ain't got no goals and ambitions, you need to date somebody that got something that can help you out
Right.
and lift you up.
Right.
You don't want to be
No
with,
crab in a barrel.
right, and then, like, I hate these men that don't got jobs, and they take them in, though.
No, you can't come in.
I just
Go
can't do
do your
that.
own.
Nigga, I'm sorry. You gotta have a job out the gate.
Mm-hmm.
I just, Now, I ain't gonna lie. I've done it. I did it with hell.
But you were younger too.
My second baby daddy and my third baby daddy. They moved me, you know what I'm saying? I always had my own. My third baby daddy, we did it together. We moved, you know. But shit, and one of my baby daddy, he ain't had no shit. He didn't have no job. He was driving around in his truck that his daddy gave him. I got that nigga a job. You know what I'm saying? Working at the salon. He was a manager there. Yeah, he was making, $700 a week?
Okay.
So he was making good money. And then not only that, like, I got that nigga on his feet, bro. Like,
You helped him with the come up.
and get what he did?
Left.
He left my ass.
When he got on, did he leave you for a white girl?
No.
Like Kanye said. I hope not.
He ain't leaving for no white girl.
He got that ambition, baby.
But then, a year later, we got back together. And get what? He was down and out again.
Why they don't stay with a good thing? Why they don't stay with the good ones that they get?
They don't appreciate it.
They don't.
And then you got some men, you know, that shit. They can't keep a job. In and out of work.
Yeah.
But then they see the person that they talk to doing really good. So they try to say hurtful things to that person to bring them down because they in their situation that they're in.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
You gotta be real mindful when dating.
Definitely know who you are. Because even after my divorce, I had to like go back mentally of who am I outside of marriage, outside of mom. Who am I just as a person? Because you lose that being a mother,
Right.
you lose that being a wife. You know, and if you're taking care of parents that are older, or anything, you lose yourself by trying to please other people.
Yeah.
You forget who you are.
And another thing is, that's a good point. Like, don't never go into, if you see a relationship ain't working, that man want to go, let him go.
Let it go.
Child.
It hurt, but trust me.
Girl, you can miss the dick, but that shit'll go away. Like, for real, like,
They got too much stuff out
don't
here.
keep trying to please a man that does not value you.
If they don't want you, they ain't gonna treat you right.
They're not. Like,
No matter how much you do, you can scrub the floors with a toothbrush.
but that
It
man
ain't-
always gonna find something wrong.
Yep.
And that goes back to that verbal abuse.
Yeah.
Or that mental abuse,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, that verbal definitely turns to mental.
Sex ain't gonna fix it. Having kids by that man ain't gonna fix it. That's another thing. Having a child does not keep a man.
It definitely does not, people.
In that case, shit, I would be married 3 times.
Shoot, I wouldn't have been divorced at all.
Right.
That was the case.
So yeah, I mean, that's just my theory on it. I mean, I hope you guys enjoy this Mommy Real Talk Monday with your girl.
Sorry, I'm eating so much.
I'm full. I get full so easy. I'm done.
Okay, I'm eating.
Y'all don't understand, y'all. These crowds are big as heck.
They
Like,
are big, but
we bought 7 of them. And I fixed my father a plate. Shout out to my daddy. I love you, daddy. That's my best friend, my daddy. Period.
that's my best friend.
That's my best friend. And yeah, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the topic. Thank you guys so much that showed up in the live last night and showed your girl some love. Much love and respect to you all. It's truly, truly, truly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. So until next time, I guess that's gonna be it. You got anything else you would like to add to the conversation?
That's it.
You know, motivate.
You know who you are. Love yourself. Don't expect someone else to love you the way that you think you should be loved. First, love you.
Yes. I
Male
agree.
or female.
Period. We signing off.
Yeah, that's it.
And until next time, you guys stay blue, stay true, and y'all remember number 4. Peace. Wait, I got a question to ask you though. If you can be an animal, what would you be?
A jaguar. I think they're so pretty.
Really?
I think they're
A jaguar?
So, yeah, a jag or a panther. Because when they run, it's just like It's so beautiful.
Really?
Yeah. What about you?
A hyena.
What the hell?
I gotta know the reason why hyena.
Yeah, I want to be a hyena. A hyena. Like,
You wanna pick the weird.
no, like, a hyena. Listen, though.
Okay.
So a hyena, they're vicious.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they know how to, they take control. They fast.
Mm-hmm.
And I know they ugly, but I want to spend charge. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And then
they
laugh in their face.
and they ain't scared of nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I like that about them.
Okay.
So I would either be a hyena or a cheetah, because a cheetah is the fastest mammal on Earth.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I think you should go with the cheetah.
I'm
All I think about is is the Lion King and Ed.
Hey yo, bloopers, right? I guess it's gotta be a blooper.
It's gotta be.
If you can be an animal, drop down in the comment. Of course, my blue heart. But tell me what kind of animal would you be? Let your girl know. All right, bye y'all.